Walking up to OT, here we go again. Match day is here. This is United vibe, I imagine. We're just taking in the team that has just dropped right now with Manchester United, which is going to surprise a few people. Oh, it might not surprise a few people. The fact that Varane has been dropped to the bench again, and Lindelof is now ahead of him, so that puts him what, 4th now in the pecking order. No problem, Eric. Not got a problem with Varane. My ass, you've not got a problem with him. You can't hide that one, mate. And again, I'll go back to the issues that people have got with Erik ten Hag in terms of how he's talking and how he's dealing with things. This is the problem he's caused himself by the tactics and the better football sort of comments, which I spoke about the other day. I don't know why this is happening. Lindelof is not a better defender than him. Neither is Johnny Evans, neither is Harry Maguire. But because Ten Hag's not liking something that's happened behind the scenes, he's not playing. This is Ten Hag ball and Ten Hag factor again. And that hard front that he's got with a lot of players. The rest of the team, no Wan-Bissaka today again. Disappointed with that. Reguilon comes back in, so I'm guessing Reguilon on the left and it'll be Dalot on the right hand side again now. Midfield, pretty much the same. Eriksen, Fernandes, McTominay. And then the front three again. Rashford on the right, happier with that. Garnacho left and Højlund in the middle. Not got an issue at all with that team, apart from Lindelof now being ahead of Varane as well. Beggars belief, it really does. We're about 1 minute away. Just been just getting something to eat just around the corner from Old Trafford here now. So I'm going to head over to the stadium, start talking to a few people and finding out what they think of that team. I mean, yeah, we have got serious issues behind the scene on Carrington right now, sorry, because you know for a fact that there's a problem with Varane. He's not starting in this team. He was one of our shining lights last season. Keep going on about it, I know, but if something goes wrong today in that defensive line, then it's going to be on Erik Cantona. It's going to be on Erik ten Hag. I can't sort of move away from what I said in terms of how poor Varane was, and maybe Varane should be out of this team because of the way he played and the way he conducted himself in that game against Copenhagen. So you know what? There's two sides to it. I've just argued the point for Ten Hag. I've argued the point against the quality of the player, and Ten Hag actually saying that there's no problem. There is. I had one with him. Ten Hag had one with him. Maybe sometimes managers should just come out and say what the problem is. It's never going to happen, but hey, it's match day. Let's get in around Old Trafford and see what people are saying.
It's almost like Newcastle without yeah.
Across the world, we ask you to join the players in observing a period of silence. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Inside now, and the general chat outside is one of not surprised in terms of Raphael Varane. I think a lot of people looked at the performance against Copenhagen in the week and thought, you know what, he probably deserves to be out, like I was saying just a minute ago. But I think everyone outside genuinely thinks that there is a big problem between him and Ten Hag. I'm talking about how John Obi Mikel was talking about how there was so much player power within the Chelsea dressing room that time. And you can't help but think, like, some big egos like Casemiro, like Varane, who've been at big clubs, who've been used to that player power, actually have got some form of say when it comes to like managers. And it probably just is, I'm guessing now there's like a big standoff between Ten Hag and some of these senior players, and I think this is where he's going to struggle. And that announcement from Sir Jim Radcliffe is going to be massive. It's like, does he back the manager, knowing that some of his big stars are just not going to perform for him? Or does he go down the player route? Big decisions are coming. Anyway, kick-off coming next. Just before half-time, 40 minutes in. Just made a point of putting it out on Twitter now that Manchester United are about 80% possession. Yet Luton have had 3 times as many shots on target than us. Again, I think I said this at the Palace game. If you want to beat United, give us the ball. and this is proving that way again. It's appalling how United have only had one shot on target in 40 minutes, 80% possession, misfiring completely. And now Eriksen's off injured to get a mounts on. Okay, half time, not much happened from that moment. As I said, Eriksen came off the pitch. It said United just passing the ball around again. I think we've had 3 times as many passes as Luton have, and we're on 300 and odd, so you can see. And for them to actually have more shots on goal than us tells you exactly how this game is panning out. Exactly the same as every other game when a team comes to Old Trafford that haven't really got much. Just give United possession and then wait for that mistake and wait for that moment, that lapse. And the lapse will come. We've seen signs of it already here. Lindelof had one where he had loads of space, could have headed it to a player, Onana, and he was playing it straight to an attacking player for Luton, and they were in on goal. That's where they had 2 shots on Onana, and he's been doing nothing all game, but he's been the busiest goalkeeper. Ten Hag tries to say that we are more direct now, a more direct team. I just don't see it. We dilly-dally around with the ball at the back, passing it amongst the defenders. The ball goes into McTominay, who hasn't got the capabilities to play on the half turn. He hasn't got that dynamism to actually turn and do something with it. He just passes it straight back. Luton get back in position, make it even harder, then a hopeful ball comes over the top and they clear it. It's exactly how every single attack goes for United, unless we play it out wide. For some reason, Rashford doesn't want to take a player on, and Garnacho doesn't want to shoot, because he did have the best chance of the half. It was clean through on goal with acres of space. All it needed was just side footing past the keeper. He tried to cut in around him and blew the chance. They're them one chances that this team needs to progress. That's that one moment against Fulham that we had. That's that moment against Brighton, against Wolves, them single goals. When they don't come, and we get to this stage of the game when it is 0-0, it gets tense, there's only one outcome for United in this. It's not impossible, this game. It's simple football. It's getting it out wide where we're doing damage and crossing the ball and putting some players in there. We've got McTominay and Højlund, 6-foot-plus players who can head the ball. We've seen it when we came here when it was here against Brentford. Crosses in the box is how we win games. That's our strength. We haven't got the quality to play it through the middle. For some reason, we are trying to play like other teams. Ten Hag has already said that we cannot play the Ajax way. Now, why are we trying to play that passing interchanging football between the lines when we can't do it then? It's a massive contradiction. We're not direct. Everything he says doesn't happen, and that's the problem I've got with him. The players on the pitch are putting the effort in, they are playing, giving what they can. It's just the quality isn't there, and what they're giving is just what we've had all season, which isn't good enough. That's just where this team is right now. Eriksen off, Mount on, Mount could, I don't know if he's got enough or he's got anything in him that's going to change this game, but right now as it stands, it's the same old Old Trafford, and United are just passing it around with no idea. It's not going to happen until Luton go up the other end and score the goal and they wake up and realise that they have to do something different. It's just rinse and repeat. 59 on the clock, and United have made the breakthrough. It's Victor Lindelof. Been pretty crap all game, but more than nearly everyone else has on the pitch. Anyone could have got that goal, but where did it come from? Ball out wide and a punt into the box, bit of a scramble, and we picked up a second ball. Simple this game, innit? God damn it. Oh, we're 1-0 up, we're taking it. Okay, it is 1-0, there is injury time going on right now, but I think I'm confident in saying that Luton aren't going to score now. That's a big statement right there, because we know how Manchester United are, and we know how poor we are at seeing out games, but it's just been one of them games where you just know nothing's going to happen. It's been that dull and that boring. We just have to just accept that this is the way it's going to be with United going forward now, and I just think, you know what, we take the win, we move into 6, and we move on to the next game, and that's basically it for us. We're not going to, I don't expect us to start playing better football. It looks like Rasmus has gone off injured now, so that means what? Rashford in the middle, Martial, and we all know what we're getting there. Rashford has been an absolute disgrace today, to be honest. An absolute disgrace, and how he's mulched around the pitch. He's been involved in the goal, yeah, that's fine. That's why tonight leaves him on the pitch, but Garnacho off before him again. It's typical Ten Hag, to be honest. And now he's got to back what he's said and just cover himself, basically. I mean, Varane's come on as well, and it's just like, the thing is with United, it's like Ten Hag can say one thing: we're not direct. Sorry, we're not playing like we was, or when he managed Ajax. We can't play that way. I don't know which way he wants to play. That's the thing. It's like we had an idea of sorts last season that we were finding our feet, but then this season it's gone completely backwards. And yeah, right now I just can't believe we're 2 points off if we win this game, which I think we will. 2 points off where we was this time last season. It's amazing. The fact that we are 1 win less than what Spurs have had this season after today, mind-boggling. Just goes to show how strong results are in the Premier League. Honestly, the table lies sometimes, and I think it's lying right now how we're actually ahead of Newcastle after today. I just can't believe it. We're just getting away with murder. I mean, even now, talking, I'm like, my eyes half on the game because I feel like there's going to be that moment for United, that lapse, which is still going to come. We're trying. It's look, I mean, United just had the wait a chance here. Wait a minute. We don't know. We've lost it again. I think United's like one good thing, one bad thing instantly. Always. Cannot back up a good thing with another good thing. It's constantly going backwards after going forwards, and every move will make a good tackle, will make a good pass, the next one will be crap, and we're going back again. He never gets the crowd. The crowd here is dying at Old Trafford. People have left already, and there's still 7 minutes to go. It's just miserable, it's just boring, and people just don't want to watch this type of football. I mean, we're here for the moments, that's it, it's Moments FC, and this game is pretty much up. I'm just going to see out this for Luton. Chance. Oh, save. Even then, the last minutes of injury time, we're still clinging on with a save from Anana. Oh, it is what it is. We just have to grin and bear it. We move up to 6 in the league, and that is it. Yeah, that is the matchday vlog. It wasn't exciting, but did you ever expect it to be here at Old Trafford? Like, share and subscribe. I'm out of here.